Hello, good evening guys. Actively welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you on how you can create designs with ChatGPT and Canva. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can manipulate, how to create designs using manipulations, and also probably how to create designs using prompts. So firstly, let's head over to the process. We need to get this app called Pinterest to get ideas of what you want to generate actually. So whenever you want to design maybe a logo, a banner or whatever you really want to design, so you need to get Pinterest to get these ideas easily of what you want to create. So I'll be using Pinterest to get ideas of what I really want to create. Depends on what I want to create. So whatever I really want to create, make sure you go to Pinterest, check for the ideas, like check for the viral ideas of what you really want
Say
to create.
goodbye.
So for this tutorial only, I'll
Let's
be
do
using this tool to create a logo or possibly a banner by
I
using
tried.
prompts. We are going to be using two different AI tools in creating this video. So we'll be using ChatGPT
Three very
and
powerful
also
websites people should
Canva
not
to
use.
creating
If you go to this
these
link,
designs. So let me get started. Search for the logo or banner you want to create in your Pinterest. Whatever you want to create, search for it so that you can get the idea of that thing you really want to create. So you can see there are so many designs here. There are some amazing designs I can see here. So what do you really want to create? What is all about that thing that you want to create? Make sure you get the idea of that thing first. Get the sample that you want to recreate. That is when you want to redesign. So depending on what you want to design. So for this video, I'll be using this very sample here. This one at this top. This one is showing on social media and on social media. Though there are so many samples here, as you can see, there are so many samples of um logos, so many samples of designs you can select. So just select on the ones that you feel is your favorite and the one that captures the exact thing that you really want to create for a brand. Make sure you have everything ready. So by the time you have it ready with you, you can just move on to ChatGPT to start the main design. So I've got the ideas of what I want to create. Now it's time for ChatGPT to do the final design. First thing is to get the prompting, the exact prompt to use in your design. That is what we'll be using ChatGPT to get now. So how do you get the exact prompt to use on your design? Click on ChatGPT, open your ChatGPT. In your ChatGPT app, click on this plus icon, upload pictures. So I just upload picture of what I want to create. I'll just add this picture now. Here is the picture. So we have two ways of designing with ChatGPT. You can do design manipulation or prompt design. So let's first start with manipulation before we do the final prompt design. So just the way this thing is AB now. Let's say for example, I'm going to make it something Adnan. For example, the thing want it to make it to be something that has to be with education or something that has to do with name of person or whatever you want to do. So let's say I'm going to use the name Abdulkadir Badamasi. For example, I have this Abdulkadir Badamasi. So for example, when you have this idea of the name, you can see the name is AB. That is the name. So what do you really want to create? You now tell this AI to do. You now say, okay, replace the text. For example, replace the text logo name with. So you now put exactly what you want to use. So I'll just say with. I'll put my double quotation to specify what I really want to add now. So I just write this Abdulkadir. You just write this one down. Paste the prompt of exactly what you want to get. Attach this. So when you have this, Then you can think of your tagline. So um let's say I will use the tagline as Alhamdulillah, just something like this. So send it like this. So now ChatGPT is going to do design manipulation to create this logo for you. This is what we call design manipulation. Currently, ChatGPT is trying to manipulate and create the design. So let's do the other option. The second option is to design, because to for ChatGPT to finish that design, it may talk and take a little bit longer, which will take much of our time in completing this. So click on new chat to get another sample. So in this video now, I'm going to show you on how you can create the design using prompting. So how do you create the design using prompting? Click on this now, attach the design, then tell ChatGPT extract the prompt or describe the exact prompt used to create this logo. So just add this like this. So ChatGPT is now going to create this prompt for you. The prompt you are going to use to design this logo now. Here is what ChatGPT is going to do. So look at this now. ChatGPT generates everything for you. You have everything in detail of what you want to create. What do you really want to create? That is it. So you can see something like this. It's even asking me based on the earlier name I give him, the earlier replacement I said he should do about Abdulkadir and Badamasi. So he's still asking me, should he do that again? Though that is not what I want. So just copy this prompt again. Copy the prompt of what you want to generate. So by the time you copy the prompt, then you edit with the details of what you really want to add. So in this video now, okay, so I'll just be placing this like something like this logo name. I will place it with any random name. So let's say I'm using this random name. After using this random name, then the tagline is here on what you want to use. So here is your tagline, the tagline you want to use for the logo you are creating. So let's say I want to use tagline creative studio, for example. The tagline should be creative studio. This is what I want to use the tagline. So I will now tell him. So by sending this to ChatGPT, eh, ah, ChatGPT will now check based on the prompts given to him so that he can generate the logo. So let's click on generate. So by clicking on generate now, ChatGPT will now generate this logo based on the description given to him to design. So here we already have the final output of what we created before, like the first video. So let's check it out. What do we create? This is the one we created before. So just look at the result of what we did. Can you see what we did? Though you can see the errors you're having here is that you're having a Arabic text below what you have. So this Arabic text will probably come when you used your wrong prompt, because I used the word Alhamdulillah. So ChatGPT understand Alhamdulillah as an Arabic word. So that is why you are seeing a Arabic something there, like something that has to do with Arabic, but it's not even correct, just the way it is supposed to be. So you can see this one. This is just a simple design ChatGPT did. So you can also do more creative things with this one. So you can do more creative designs with this. So let me just show you another, the one we use text prompts to create now. So this is what ChatGPT is creating. Okay, it's still creating the final output of what you are going to get. So before wasting much time again, let's move on to Canva. Basically, this video is going to be both ChatGPT and Canva. So we have tested design manipulation and design generation in Canva. So here now we are heading over to in ChatGPT. So here now we are heading over to Canva to check how you can create logo with Canva. So to create logo with Canva, there are so many ways you can create logo with Canva. You can create logo with Canva, use Canva code, Canva AI. How do you access Canva AI? You can simply access Canva AI on web by searching, or you can search for Canva template on what you want to create. So let me just search for logo, for example. You can simply search for logo. When you search for logo, you see samples of logo that you can simply edit and create yours. Very simple. Canva has to do with like template designs. You can see some monograms, just the way we did it, the monogram design you see in ChatGPT. You can as well edit any of these to have your final result of what you want to create. All these ones are templates created by some creatives. So if you don't want to search for template, just come down here, click on logo. You can see option logo. So by the time you click on the option logo, it will now take you to the page that will show the exact page size, like the page size, the head and tail size, sorry, the wide and height of the page, how it's supposed to be when you want to create a logo. So it has opened it now. It's now left for you to select the sample of the logo you want to create, or you want to create from scratch. You select from scratch to create. So for example, I'm going to use this one now to design this. So once I use this to design this, you can see we have something like monogram here. So in this monogram logo, it does maybe kind of edit. I want to edit this to something that has to do with my brand. So I'll just say creative, for example, creative wear. For example, this is what has to do with my brand, creative wear. Let's say this is the name of my brand, creative wear. So once you have this now, so you can see I've already have what my brand is all about. So I can just edit the tagline to make it something more creative that has to do with my brand. You can just change it to whatever you want to. It will depend on how you want your design to be. So edit, after edit all about your brand, then you can click on this button, this top button. Click on this top button. Click on the download option. In download option, you can either download in PNG, JPG, PDF, print, SVG, video, GIF, presentation, depend on how you want it. So select anyone you want to use to download it directly, or click on this download icon to download it directly to your gallery. So by clicking this now, it's going to download this design directly to my gallery. Though I didn't do this to save it as my design. So let's say for example, he has created it and downloaded it to my gallery, whereby I can just go to my gallery, search on my gallery, and I'll find this design already there in my gallery. So these are just some simple designs you can do. You can see here's the creative there, though this was been done in there. So let's check the ChatGPT final output of what you created. So here we are in ChatGPT, a second design we did. So just look at the second design. Okay, you can see here we have the second design. Adnan Bello Creative Studio. Imagine this creative design, like this thing is so mad, like it's so mad, like very creative. You can do this for a brand, create something like this for a brand, depend on how you want it to be by just doing manipulation. Let's say for example, I'm creating this for my own brand now. So I tell him to create another one for example, I'm doing this Zaid Digitals. Then below it should be Creative Studio. So once you click on Creative Studio, sending this now, it will now create another design of how you want it to be. So as you can see now, ChatGPT is now creating based on the prompt given to him. He's going to create another one now that is based on what my brand is all about. So you can as well do something like this. And when you have error, maybe um in your design, you can simply change it. Let's say for example, this one that has Arabic word at the end, I can simply change it with another word by telling ChatGPT this is what I want him to put at the down. He will now change and create it with something different. So you can as well do this. Very simple. So you can try it out. Let's get the final output of this one I'm generating now. I'm doing this with my own details to get the final output of what we are creating. So I think the design is now ready. Let's check it out. So can you see what ChatGPT created for my brand? You can see we have Zaid Digital's Creative Studio. So I can simply download this and use it as my brand logo mockup. You can as well do this for a brand by just getting a random idea. Boom, you create it for your logo, like your brand logo. And you can also do it on Canva. So that is all about creating designs on both ChatGPT and Canva. So you can manipulate any of the designs you feel like you want to do, maybe logo or banner or whatever. Either manipulate it on ChatGPT or recreate it on ChatGPT or design it fully in Canva from scratch. So thank you for watching and see you in my next tutorial video.